Hey, what's up guys? Shaun from the Shaun Experiment here, and I'm here with more tips and tricks. So this time, I want to give you the 10 things that you did not think about packing for your cruise. A lot of these items you could take to, trips to other countries or trips to other states, but these are specifically for cruises that I found that things people don't think about whenever they're traveling, and they go like, "Oh man, that'd have been such an awesome idea." So here is the top 10 list. There's more. Let's start at number 10. Super basic and simple. We're going to go waterproof pouches. So if you're going to cruise anywhere in the Caribbean, you're going to want a waterproof pouch. You can put your money in there, your phone in there, anything you don't want to get wet, cigarettes, whatever you don't want to get wet, right? Usually these things hang around your neck, so you can just put it right here around your neck when you're walking around. It also keeps your valuables close and tight to you, and they're completely waterproof. They flip over a couple times. They're super cheap to get, must-haves, okay? So that's number 10. Number 9, coming right up. Now, number 9 is something that people used to bring around, walkie-talkies. Now, you can still bring walkie-talkies, but when you're on the boat and you're on level 10 and level 5, there's so much metal between you. These things are not super effective anymore. So you can bring them if you're on land. If you get a really, really good pair, they may work for you, but there's other options. So walkie-talkies are out. What we're going to do today is a dry erase board. It sounds really simple, but you get the ones on the back that have the metal. Your doors are metal on a cruise ship, and you just put them right up. Make sure you put a pin. That way your friends can say, "Drinks at the casino." Write you on there, blah, 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 "I'm here." Yes, put it up on your door, and then you know where your friends are. Now, most cruise ships now have an app that you can pay a few bucks for, and you can actually text back and forth. For instance, Carnival has an app on the Carnival Hub app. You pay $5 per person, the entire cruise, and you can text while you're on the cruise without using any of your service. That's the best way to do it. But if you got kids or people that didn't bring their phone, dry erase board on the door. Plus, people will drive by. They'll walk through the hallway and they'll leave you little messages. Sometimes they're nasty. Sometimes it's fun. Okay? So, next thing. This one you wouldn't think about, but if you like playing bingo on the ship, bring your own daubers. So when you go on there, they're really cheap. You could probably buy them for like $1 or $2 per game. But if you lose them all the time, save yourself a few bucks by bringing just one probably. So these are Carnival daubers we got while playing bingo. Bring your own daubers. Save yourself a few bucks. They don't take up much space, okay? And if you win bingo, which we've won I think twice on a cruise ship, you win a few $100, maybe even a free cruise, and then you can do that. So play bingo when you're on the ship. Bring your own daubers. Cool? Next. A lot of the countries that you travel to are sketchy, they will call it. Now, I've been all around. When they say don't leave the borders, don't leave the walls, that's okay. You can choose or choose not to. But if you're going to, a little tip and trick that I would like to say, bring a backpack. You want to keep your valuables in the backpack or a crossbody bag, but people will still try and pickpocket you, whether you be on the public transportation, whether you be walking around town, getting in crowded spaces, things like that. Bring a little lock. So these little locks are pretty cool. They just have the number dials on the side. They're very, very, very strong. You can put it through your zipper and then put it through your other zipper and lock them in tight, click, and then spin this off. And these little locks may keep your camera equipment, they may keep your money, your wallets, your passports, etc. safe from somebody trying to pickpocket you or to get in your backpack. And trust me, they will try. So the little locks might save your life. Pretty cool, right? All right. The next one is this. When you're going on a cruise, you're going to be running around, it's hot, you're going to be swimming, you're going to be sweating, you're going to be doing so many different things. So our next item is this. It's a laundry bag. So many people just get it, they throw it in the corner of the room when they repack their stuff at the end of the day, they repack it and it just makes everything smell. This allows you to keep all of your dirty clothes separate, and also you can use the laundry services on board. Some cruise ships have self-service laundry, so you can just go and do your own laundry. But I would also say bring a little bit of detergent if you're going to do that. But bring this so you have all your dirty clothes in one bag. You can bring them back this way. It saves your life. That way when you repack, you put this all in here, you drop it in your suitcase, and when you come home, you pull this out and go, "This is all my dirty stuff," and you wash it. Pretty cool tip and trick. So let's see, we are through the first 5. So number 4, or number 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 5 on the countdown. I actually touched on it last week as well. don't forget your booze. Okay, now this is shampoo and conditioner. Probably a good idea to bring your own shampoo and conditioner as well, because they only have the little squirt bottle inside the shower, and it's not real good quality stuff. I use it because I don't care, but if you want to keep your hair pretty or keep your stuff going, you may want to bring your own shampoo and conditioner. But I had to put booze in my shampoo and conditioner, so don't forget your shampoo and conditioner bottles that you fill up with booze, or any other booze that you snuck on from the tips that I taught you last week in my video, okay? So don't forget that, coming in at number 5. Number 4. Getting to the good ones now. So number 4, you guys have probably all seen these. These are your shoe racks. They hang over your door. You just have these little racks that like clip on the top right there. They hang over your door. Normally, maybe your kids have them in their room. They stuff their shoes in. But this thing will save your life in the bathroom on your cruise ship. So hang this on your door, and inside there, you're gonna put your toothbrush, maybe your hairspray, your shampoo, your conditioner. You can put anything you want in there, socks, whatever you want. It's gonna save you so much space, because in the bathroom on a cruise ship, there is very, very tiny counter space, maybe a couple shelves. So this is gonna allow your ibuprofen or your makeup brushes or your hair straighteners or whatever you brought with you to be out of the way and hanging on the door, but you can see all of them because it's clear, it's see-through, and you can just look on the door and go, ooh, there's the thing that I'm looking for. So this is gonna save you a lot of time. They're a couple bucks at Walmart or on Amazon. So pick one of these up. They pack really easy, they're light, and it's perfect. Now we're getting to the top 3. Number 3 comes in something that we learned on a very long cruise we went on. So if you're on like a 3-night cruise, you're packed, you're going. But we went on a 14-night cruise in Europe, and there were times, especially sea days, when you have a few sea days in a row, there are times where you get kind of bored. And I know that sounds crazy, right? You're on a cruise ship. How do you get bored? There's always something going on. Well, if there's trivia and you've already done all the trivia, you're swam out for the day, you just want to hang out in the room and relax, but the same 3 channels have been on TV and 2 of them are in French, you don't want to watch TV anymore. So how do you keep yourself entertained? I would say bring a gaming station. Now you can bring your PlayStation or Xbox, whatever you want, but they take up a lot of room, they're heavy, and they could get damaged while you are shipping your luggage if you're flying. They could get damaged at the guy that you don't give the $10 tip to at the cruise ship, and he just throws your bag on the floor and your PlayStation's now broke. So what I would suggest is bring a mini. Okay, so they have these little mini versions of everything. I love the Nintendo one, but they have Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo and all these other really cool ones. It's very, very compact, very small, packed super easy. Bring you a couple controllers, and it's not going to take up any space in your carry-on luggage or in your suitcase. But when you get on there, you can plug it right into the TV. Super simple. All the rooms have TVs. They all have HDMI ports and all that fun stuff. So bring one of these. Plug it in and play. This will keep your kids busy if your kids are cruising with you. This will keep you busy if you're just bored and don't want to walk out on the ship anymore. Or let's say your girlfriend's taking 2 hours in the shower. Play a little Mario Brothers. I can probably beat Mario Brothers in 2 hours, so I'm good to go. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown that. All right, that brings me to number 2. Now, there are not going to be very many plugs in your room. We talked earlier about plugging in the Nintendo. We talked maybe about having a hair straightener. If you're cruising with 2 people, maybe 4 people in the same room, that's 4 cell phones that you got to plug in. Well, there may only be 1, 2 plugs in the entire room. So how do you do that? If you've ever been on a cruise and you're like, oh, you using the plug? I'll use it real quick. Will you unplug that so I can use this? And it's a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. So you need to bring yourself a power strip. Now, some boats are okay with this. I know that we were on Carnival. They never ask any questions. We bring the longer power strips. I want to say Royal Caribbean does not allow you to bring power strips. So they literally scan your luggage and they make you go down there and get it. You have to tag it and go back and pick it up on the last day of the cruise and all that. And they're looking for the power strips. Now, these are a nice convenient way that might be able to get through. These are not the normal shape. These are pretty easy to get. They're pretty cheap. You can get them on Amazon or Walmart, things like that. But getting an extra 4 plugs here, that's your 4 people in your room, phone. That's going to save your life and make sure that your phone is plugged in. Make sure you can straighten your hair while your boyfriend's getting ready. He's blow drying his beard out. He's doing whatever. You might need some extra plugs. So don't forget one of these bad boys. It's definitely worth a few bucks you're going to spend for the convenience it's going to give you. This brings me to number one. Okay, my number one thing, and you might laugh, but I am so serious when I say this. If you are not bringing on your own toilet paper onto your cruise, your ass is going to be mad at you after a week of cruising. The food on a cruise ship is going to run through you. I'm telling you, the food is going to. I don't care, what you do. If you're the healthy eating type and you're like, oh, everything's all fine. You get in a cruise and pick out 7 meals a day for 15 hours a day, you're going to be on the toilet a few times. The toilet paper on a cruise ship sucks. It's sandpaper. Not only is it sandpaper, but it's like you thinned out sandpaper, and it's the thinnest, tiniest, whatever. Now, day 1, day 2, you might be fine. But by day 3, that Angel Soft gonna make a difference, all right? And we're gonna go pro advanced level. Bro, you need some baby wipes. Let's just call it what it is. For one, if you're at home and you don't use baby wipes now, you probably got a dirty ass. I'm just going to call it what it is. But on a cruise ship, these are lifesavers. They're not only good for cleaning your ass, but they're also good for cleaning up around. They're good for, taking off your makeup. They're doing good for all kinds of things that you don't think about on a cruise. So bring your own toilet paper. Bring your own baby wipes. Number one answer. Guys, that is the top 10 things that you should bring on your next cruise. I appreciate you coming. Check out the Shaun Experiment on all my other socials. I have Facebook, I have Instagram, and of course my YouTube channel. Subscribe. Make sure that you're checking out every Sunday, 6 p.m. New travel tips. Share this video with your friends. Enjoy your next cruise. Peace.